Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Racks on RC. We're at the track this morning. People are in the pits getting ready. Nice aircon pit area for us foreigners. Here to check out the track. There's your driver's stand. Covers are off. It's looking amazing. Here's a walk around of the Westside RC Raceway track that we're going to be running for the fourth round of the Asian Buggy Championships here in Jakarta. Okay, starting there, big long straight, nice and smooth, very compact track. That's our pit lane exit, right? You're going to be coming down here flat out into a big 90-degree corner. Now this is wide. I'm talking, you got about 3.5 to 4 meters from apex to the outside, right? Coming in here full stick, coming up to your first jump, right? This is a double. Now this double comes uphill. Basically from the apex you start going uphill. The jump face is nice and smooth. You can see little cracks and runnels and stuff like that, but it's all been compacted over. So like literally, if anything comes apart, it's going to be there, but it is so compact. I'm standing on it, even though it is tacky, it is very compact. Nice characteristics to this. If you jump from there, you're going to be jumping to a higher part. So that is lower than that. And I'm sorry, that's the right way around. That is higher than that, and that is lower than that. So pick your jump face area. You're going to get two different types of characteristics from where you hit the jump. Nice deep bowl, nice and clean. The landing area, again, full of those little runnels from obviously where they had lots of rain here over the past few weeks. Lots of runnels. Will unsettle the car a little bit, but coming down, if you land the downside nicely, there's a couple of smooth spots right on the inside and right on the outside. But yeah, looking back at it, that's what you're going to be landing on. Okay, pick your spot, land it, get on the gas straight away, because you're going downhill and it's a steep downhill. You might not be able to see it from there. I'll try and give you a perspective of it from here. Okay, that's what you're coming down. You're coming down that hill, big long bowl, uphill into your next jump, which is to a tabletop, right? Nice, again, smooth face. If you're just going to roll it, you can, because it's nice and smooth. It's not really going to mess you up. You land it on the tabletop. You've got about, I want to say, 5 meters to the apex of the corner. So if you jump that, land it here, plenty of time to set your car up for the next corner. Nice, again, very wide, very high. The marshals are going to be standing, I want to say, down there somewhere. But yeah, poor buggers, I feel sorry for them, because it's going to be quite a mission to get up that steep hill to get your car if you flip it on this tabletop. Okay, you're going to come around there into some step downs. Now have a look at this. The step down is steeper there and shallow. It's steeper there and shallower here. This you can roll down, that you're going to step down. Okay, and then it goes with similar characteristics to each step. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Okay, again, pick your spot. 5 steps on the step down. This is going to be tricky. From the videos I've seen, some of the cars have a bit of a trouble, because even though the lengths of the steps are pretty even, yeah, you're gonna have to find your throttle rhythm and make your way down this section here. Nice apex, turns back on itself, little more than 90 degrees, slightly off camber. Okay, you're gonna come up over here, you're gonna jump this tabletop. Again, nice smooth surfaces here, the jumping surface. Now you can see some of the places here where my foot is. Try and give you a look at that. You can see where the compactors have been going over, and some from where the other cars have been hitting it when they did their practice laps, to get a feel for the track, because when they build the track, they don't just hand you the track. They obviously do laps on it to make sure that it's going to work, that the track is smooth, that it does have a flow that that the track builder's been intending. Okay, you're going to land, you're going to jump it there. You can tabletop it, roll it, whatever you want to do. If you think you can make the landing, go for it. It's a nice safe area of the track. Okay, nice big smooth jump here, but look at this, it goes up. It's almost like a concave. So you're going to jump, and when you hit this, you're going to go a lot higher. You're going to get a lot more elevation here than you will at any of the other jumps. The other jumps are nice rollers that'll get you over. This one here is a bit of a kicker, and it's all the way except for there, that area right there. From there to there, it's not as steep a kicker as that is over there. So get your jump, miss this bowl, land it over here. Okay, So you're going to look it back again. Have a look at that. That's where you're jumping from. There's the bowl, and you're landing it here. Again, you know, you got these cracks. Probably will open up if we don't get any more rain, but if we keep getting the rain that they've been predicted, it should keep the track nice for the whole week. Okay, now you come into here, into this corner, big off camber. But the nice thing about it is you're going to be coming in there. It's a nice high off camber, so you're pretty much on the plateau before you turn, right? So you're going to be coming in there, hit this corner. You can, I'm going to try it hard first in practice and see what happens, but I don't think you're going to get too much roll off, because as soon as you get to the top, right before the apex, it levels off and then it dips right down, right? And then it's probably just going to push you out a little bit wider if you make it to that corner, to that section. So big off camber. I don't know how many degrees off it is, but it's, I want to say roughly 15, maybe 15 degrees that way. Okay, then you get your nice downhill into a big flat section, and you're heading towards another jump. Again, this jump has got a nice steep kick face. Okay, you're going to get some elevation when you hit this over here. Difference there, low, high, low. That side and that side are roughly the same height. The middle goes up about 5-6 inches. Okay, so pick your jump spot again. You're going to get different characteristics in your air, in the air, based on where you decide to take the jump. Now, up here is something I've never seen before. I don't know what these caps are there for. Right? I have no idea. I'll ask and find out later. But the landing is steep. Okay, the landing is steep, and when I show you from the bottom, I'm going to flip around and show you from the bottom exactly what you're going to be coming into. Right, you're going to jump. That's your jump face. You're landing here. It is a steep downhill, straight downhill to a 180 turn. Okay, you've got a lot of runoff area, and with the way the track feels at the moment, this is going to be a place where a lot of people will traction roll if they hit that too fast. Okay, depending on setup and speed that you enter this corner into, there's a fair chance of traction rolling. Okay, so just be careful when you're coming into here. It's a nice landing. I'm probably just going to roll it. I'm not going to gas it into the corner. Roll it and then gas it out. Right? Here we get to a very interesting part of the track. After you leave that 180 apex, right, have a look at the track. It goes straight this way, and then it starts to go that way. But it doesn't just drive that way, it jumps that way. You're going to be spending a fair bit of time in the air on this track. Okay, so you've got an angled jump face here. It's only a small double. So that point and that point are closer together than that point and that point. So obviously it's going to take less effort to jump from the inside than it will from the outside. Okay, pick your spot, make your jump, and then you go straight into another double. Again, same characteristics as the last one, narrow on the inside than it is on the outside, right? And they're not high, they're just rollers. You're basically just going to pop over the first one, pop over the second one, but the important part is picking your spot to jump from. Like I said, you're going to have a narrower inside than you're going to have the outside. The outside is wider than the inside. So if you look at it backwards, you'll be coming over there and then hitting that there to land here and roll down there. Now when you come in here, this is a nice jump. It's a little bit like a Mount Morbic we've got at home, but the difference is the tabletop is much larger. At Mount Morbic we've got a 2-stage kicker, a jump right on the back corner where you come up and then you've got a little kicker and then it goes over. But here you come up, it's flat, then you've got a little kicker right here, and it's literally a kicker to nothing, right? And then you've got a little flat section, and then it goes steeper into the bowl over there. So if you can, just jump the whole thing. If you can jump the whole thing, hit it there, miss the roller, land it there, and then you're into one of the funniest sections of the track. This is great. I love this because you can't make this from there to there. It's an impossible jump. So you're going to come in, you're going to hit it there, land it there, roll up here. Again, lower on that side than it is on this side of the track, right? It gradients down that way, right? Hit this, roll over this, flat gas, give it everything you've got. Big deep bowl, this is going to help you accelerate, right? And then you've got a nice steep incline which is going to help you brake and decelerate, right? But look at this. When you get to the top of this, it's a drop off of equal angle, right? So you're basically standing on this, you're coming up steep, going down steep, right? And that's the corner. That's the apex. So you'll notice there's a little flat section right here, right? From about there to there is flat. I'm thinking most of the fast guys are going to be coming in there, staying on the flat section and going around. If you go off this way, your car is going to want to push off to the side, right? So pick your spot, do it as you can. I think today's just practice, but the aim, I think, for me is going to be to try and stay on that flat spot. If you roll off there, you're going into the jungle, boy. You're going into the jungle. I mean, look at that. And like I said, I feel sorry for the marshals. They're going to have to run up those things and get up here and marshal cars that roll over. Again, great spot for traction rolling, great spot for having incidents. Come in here 2-3 wide, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You're going to watch cars doing weird things. Okay, then you come out here. You leave that corner, leave that apex, and you got a big, steeper downhill. That was a steep uphill. That was a steep downhill. This is even steeper. You're going to build up a lot of speed coming down this ramp. Okay, from the top there, it's long. It's roughly about, I want to say, 7 to 8 meters to where my hand is from the top of that, right? You're going to hit this basin hard, right? Then you go straight into another jump. It's a double, right? Start here, finish there, but it's a long double. It's a really long double. Even the inside of this is further than some of the outsides of the ones I just showed you coming into here. Okay, it's a big double. Some places would put a jump in the middle and call it a triple. It's big, okay? Hit it hard, pick your spot. Outside again is wider than the inside, and you're coming in on a curve. Okay, you're coming in on a curve, so you sort of want to land it somewhere in the middle of the landing area. You want to land it somewhere in the middle of the landing area. That's your landing area over there, right? And you're going to swing it. You're going to hit it hard again. You're hard on the gas. From that top of that jump, it's hard on the gas, jump the big double, hard on the gas, and you're going around a corner here. This is a big sweeping corner. This whole section, if it was an on-road track, it would just be one big sweeper that takes you all the way around to there. Okay, second jump in here. Again, another big double, not as big as the one we just passed, but this has got weird characteristics. So say for whatever reason you don't make it into this to make the jump, you're going to roll over. You'll notice there, it goes up higher than the face of the kicker and rolls down again. Okay, so pick your spot again. All of this here makes a difference. You've got a low point there, a really high point, and then a really low point. That is lower than that. Okay, so pick your spot, make sure you know how to hit it. You know, this is practice today, so we're just going to be trying everything. All right, landing area again here, nice and smooth, so smooth. Look at that, it is so smooth. All right, now if you have a look at it from the back, okay, that's the crazy corner. Stay on the flat part, hard on the gas, hit your double, big double, hard on the gas, hit your double, land it here. Don't land on the top, big flat spot on the top. You land it on the top, you're gonna bounce. Okay, try land the downhill side, roll it down the hill. I will not be gassing it into this corner. Fantastic for, again, slightly off camber, not a lot of off camber, slightly off camber. Okay, roll it into here, make your turn. You got a little popper here. Okay, come into your apex there, little popper here, jump over the little divot, land on a flat section. It's not really a tabletop. If it was elevated, it'd be a tabletop, but it's literally just a continuation of the track. Land on the flat section. You got a little downhill section here. This track has so much elevation, it is going to be a lot of fun, especially when you start to watch the fast guys come over. Okay, so if we look at it from the back, you're going to land there, make your apex, pop onto this section, rolling down here, nice open corner here, you know, big corner. You can see how long the apex is, so you want to almost call it a double apex, right? It's a double right-hander, apex, apex. You go into here and you got a baby triple. It's a small triple. You can make this, it's the size of some of the doubles we've hit. Okay, again, nice smooth jump face, a little bit of flat section on the top. Over here, that's flat, but all of that is smooth on the jump face. Slightly narrower on the inside than it is on the outside because you are going around a curve here. Okay, so you're going to jump this. So you jump point, middle section, landing area. Hit the landing, and that's what you've just come over. Bang, little triple, land it there. 90-degree corner, or maybe a little bit more. I'm calling it 90. You're going to come in here. You got this corner. Take it hard, because right in front of you, you got the biggest jump on the track. Massive triple, massive triple. You can double single if you want to, but because it's a massive triple, have a look at the face here. The face is a much steeper face. Again, hit the face. This whole face is going to give you more elevation than almost any of the other jumps we've seen, right? It's a nice, like a concave face up here. It's going to give you big elevation. You're going to come over the face of this jump. If you look at it from the back that way, over the face of this jump, again with those things. They might have put the pipe in there so they could shape the jump. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. But yeah, jump it there. Come over this middle section here. If you decide to double single, then you'll land here. Land here and then take the single there. But triple, bang, hit it there. Fly all the way across and land here. Right? Nice shallow decline. Not a big steep decline like some of the other jumps we've had. Okay, so you're jumping there all the way to there. I want to say that's roughly 10 to 12 meters. The length of that triple. Oh, no, maybe less. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. I want to call it maybe max 10. Max 10. 10 meters to there. You're going to give it some gas. Right? It's huge. Come in here. It's not a 90 degree. It's slightly less. It's roughly about 80 something. Come in here. You got a little bump in the middle here. That's just going to upset the car a little bit, unload the suspension. And then you've got a 180 here. So basically, you're coming in, you're hitting the triple, you're landing it there, you're bringing it around over the bump, unsettle the suspension, resettle the suspension, bring it around the corner, and then you've got a little jump to a tabletop here. Again, nice smooth faces. The track maintenance on this place, or the builders, have done a fantastic job of making this track as smooth and as compact as possible. Okay, so you're going to come in there around the 180, hit the jump, land the tabletop. Again, you've got a very small double apex right-hander. Okay, coming in here, small double apex right-hander. Now, if you want to look at the width, I'll stand at the end of this jump, and that is the width you've got to deal with. Okay, you've got about 3.5 to 4 meters at its widest point, right? So lots of room. Come in here 2, 3, 4 wide if you want to. Battle it out, see who's going to do what, who's going to give first. But if you're all brave enough, you can hold, all of you can hold on the gas, and you're going to be coming into the main straight. Now, this is the where you're going to start and finish the lap. You're going to be coming through there. Nice drop down, maybe about 2 foot drop down, 1.5 to 2 foot. You're coming in there, you're going to drop down and just gas it, right? If you're coming into the pits, that's your pit lane entry as you come down to there. So I'll show it to you from this angle. You'll be coming in there, dropping down there, and then there's your pit entry. Solid concrete pits, so be careful how you enter. Get it wrong, hit that, you're breaking something. Get it wrong, hit that, you're breaking something. Okay, so get it right, get it in the middle of the pit lane, take it to your pit man. Okay, and then you've got the big long straight all the way back, right? As we walk it down, you've got your starting blocks here up to number 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and so on, right? You're going to walk it all the way down here to where we started our lap, and that will be a lap of the Westside RC Raceway. Now, just to give you an idea, I'm just going to show you the face of some of the jumps. Look at that. This is the level. That is some of the elevation we're going to be going through. Okay? And if you look behind it, you can see some of those are higher than these. Okay? So lots of elevation. Big, fun roller coaster of a track. It's going to be pretty wild. Okay, guys, that was a lap of Westside RC Raceway here in Jakarta, Indonesia. Please forgive me, sometimes I get a little bit flustered. I've been talking for quite a while. Here in Jakarta, Indonesia. That's a lap of the raceway, right? I'll take you up the stands, give you a picture from the top. I'll take a whole picture of it, and then we'll be able to get a full view of what this track is actually all about and what it's going to offer us today in terms of challenges for the drivers. There's a lot. It's a lot of time in the air, so there's going to be a lot of flying the cars, shaping the cars in the air. There's going to be a lot of that. Right? I'm probably just going to hit everything straight because, man, that takes another level of skill. Okay, guys, I'll get some pictures from the top and put it in the clip. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out. Please like, subscribe, share the video with your friends. If you ever need to race a track that I race at, you'll have a walkthrough to go through and have a look at the track to see what you're in for. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Rax on RC. Share it with your friends. Take care.